Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Thrower in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am a partner in a company and a founding member in a company that's called Travorium. Trevorium has allowed me to make my own travel business. I don't have to be a travel agent. I was one. I got the credentials, but our company is so big and so wonderful that you do not need to be a travel agent to get lower rates than a travel agent. You don't have to get that license. You don't have to do the certifications. Basically, you just sign up and you get access to four-star, five-star resorts and so many resources. So more resources than I got when I was a travel agent. So let me show you a little bit more about this company. It's really great. Well, first of all, I'd like to remind you, my website is kylesvacations.com. And so I have a travel club that allowed me to travel in over 29 different vacations in the last 6 years. And that's a small amount for the opportunities that I did have to take. And it's my goal in the future to take those and be able to travel around the world for pennies on the dollar. And you can do that with this company. So let me show you a quick video of me in my last trip in Cancun.
Hello everyone, this is Kyle in Cancun at the Fives Oceanfront. Now, the people that are staying here, they're paying $3,000, $4,000 to stay here for the week. And I'm paying $385 to get the same exact thing. Now, how long is it going to take for you to say, maybe that travel club did make sense? This is my 29th vacation with the company, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the 30th, but no matter what, I'm saving so much money. So, with all that in mind, go to collegevacations.com and you can save as well. Take care, have fun, no stress. See you on the beaches of the world.
Now, this video is this is the second time that I was in Cancun, and the video that you just saw was the third time that I was in Cancun, Mexico. Um, it's just, it allows you to have opportunities to travel around the world, and you can travel around the world by your one option you could have taken, and the value was over $1,000, basically, let's say that, but per person. And it's just nice people in the company. So do you want to travel? Everybody wants to travel, but they can't because they have the time and not the money, or they have the money and not the time. They have responsibilities, they have a job, they might have a business that they stay at 24 hours a day. There's a lot of different reasons why people do not travel, but I can give you a reason why you can travel. Anybody that's listening to us right now can travel, just like the people you see on the screen right there. Now, first of all, I like to have a disclaimer. Not everybody's going to get the same responses. Not everybody's going to talk to the same people and get the same positive leadership, maybe, or say prospects or whatever, or they're just not going to get the same exact experiences out of the things that they do in the company, because there's so many different types of things to do and save and benefit from in the company. And all you really need to do is just try the products. The products are travel. If you think about going someplace, if you think about just shopping and where you're at in your house, I mean in your town, actually in your house too, where you can shop online with some of the benefits that we have. There's so many ways to save money and make money with our platform. But the main thing that I want you to know, that the worst thing that can happen to you is that you're going to get 1, 2, or 3 maybe vacations a year that can end up being free. It's up to you. It's your benefit that you get. If you sign up as a titanium or platinum, you have a vacation waiting for you right now. It's pretty much that simple. So if you can travel once a year, you're going to benefit from just the basics in the company. Now, one thing that comes up a lot of people always talk about schemes and scams, pyramid schemes, and this isn't real, and Timeshares. We do not do timeshares. We are actually, I know some places that are timeshares I've stayed at, and I wasn't in a timeshare. I just went there for that specific trip, and I don't have a contract. I don't have timeshares. We do not do timeshares, and I know some people that can get you out of timeshares actually. Another thing that comes up is people don't realize when they talk about schemes and scams that the basic definition of a pyramid scheme is a company that doesn't have a product behind it, and the whole goal is just to get people to sign up. Our product is travel. Everybody travels all the time, so that already debunks that myth. We're not in the same category as a pyramid scheme. We are a full-fledged business that's 11 years old, and so also a lot of people that know that term pyramid scheme, they don't even really know the definition of it. Um, but if they think about how many companies they use on a daily basis that are franchises. Franchises were thought is the same way as a pyramid scheme when a lot of them started. People said, "Oh, don't invest in that," or "Oh, don't go there," and "Oh, you're going to get cheated." And then you start using that product. You're like, "No, that was wrong. That's a good product. That's a good place to go to." How many burger places did you go to? Convenience stores, gas stations. A lot of these started out as franchises, or people invested in them until they became big enough for everybody to know. And they spread the word and so on and so on and so on. And they got big, and they're billion-dollar companies now. That's a lot of them started as franchises, and we're a franchise. And another thing I'd like to remind you, how many reward programs do you have, or affiliate programs you're connected to with your credit card, your phone, your phone, um, the different restaurants you go to? Oh, you have this reward system, and if you just tell your friends, you're going to get a kickback. You're going to get a little bonus. um, Congratulations. Those are in the same category as pyramid schemes and scams. You're basically doing social media and telling people about something that you might not know that much about, but you benefited from it. And so it's in the same category. You're just spreading the word, social gossip, whether you know about it or not. You're telling people about something, and you might be benefited from telling somebody about it. It's social sharing. Now, we are not a scheme of scam. We are a product and a company that is bigger and better than it's ever been, and it's getting and is growing around the world now in 65 countries around the world. And that company's name is Travorium. A better life requires a better way. So let me show you this little video that explains the basics to you.
Imagine traveling the world, going to exotic and sought-after destinations, a life full of fun and adventure. And now imagine you can do it all without spending any of your own money. Welcome to Travorium, a totally new concept in travel. Our membership allows you to save up to 70% on travel because we allow you to book at the travel agent rate. But more importantly, we have a referral program, and once you have referred 3 people to your same membership, you can accumulate travel points at no cost to you every single month. These points can be used to buy down the rate on incredible vacations all over the world, year after year. How about 7 nights and 8 days at over 2,000 resorts all over the world for as little as $0 after trading in your points? Perhaps a 6-day stay in Dubai at a 5-star property with breakfast included for $129. Or 5 days in New Orleans at a 4.5-star property with breakfast included for as low as $399. Want to see Rome? 5 days with breakfast included as low as $149. Looking for a 5-star? Take an all-inclusive trip to Cancun for as low as $399. Maybe a cottage on the beach in Phuket, Thailand. 7 days as low as $129. Again, we have over 2,000 resorts and 100 world tours for your individual trip preference. This idea of earning free travel is so appealing that even the recent global pandemic did not slow down our growth rate. We have spread to 61 countries in the last few years, and we now have offices in Temecula, California, and Madrid, Spain. We invite you to partner with us so you can travel more, you can travel better, and ideally, you can travel virtually for free.
Now, that's just the basics about the company. There's so much more that while I sit and listen to that, I realize like some of those prices that they told you, people don't realize that that's for 2 to 4 people for those specific vacations. And another thing, sometimes when you watch the prices in the videos, you realize I know about a special that was even cheaper than that to go here or go there. I've stayed at a couple of places for $1 a day or free. So I just paid the deposit to go into the resort, and everything else was a dollar or free. You don't get that from 4 star, 5 stars. You don't get that from 1 star, 2 stars. So it's my goal to just show you how great the company is. That's 11 years old. As of, I believe it was March 13th, was really the exact birth date of the company. But we celebrate March as Travorium. Happy Travorium Day. And so uh, we're growing 11 years. The average business is lucky if it gets past 1 to 2 years. We are 11 years old. So that's another way to prove that this company is a great company. Now, these are a lot of the people that are in the company. I've been blessed to have different Zooms, be a part of different Zooms with. I've probably done at least 75 different Zooms with the company, but I do my own Zooms as well, and my own presentations as you're looking at now. And that's one of the goals for everybody that's in the company, because you just need to spread the word on how great it is, how great the people are, and you get a kinship, and it becomes a Travorium family. So let me show you just some of the leadership that's in the company. And that's Danny Seguinal. He's one of our heavy hitters and one of his partners. Now, there's so many people in the company, I can't remember all their names, but it's wonderful to meet these people. And this specific picture was taken in Cancun on my second trip. And oh God, I have a blog that can show you some of the videos. I have so much more to show. But
What else do they need? Boss Mo. All right, yeah.
Down there to the left, you'll see something literally 3 seconds down the road. Right in your wow. You're really right. You're really right. Most people, not all the time. They'll charge you. They'll come to the phone.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. He blew it up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Cancun! All right, here we are in Cancun World Tour. Woohoo! I am with the pretty, wonderful, beautiful First Lady of Trevorium.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning, everybody. Such a blessing to bump to him and have a word and enjoy this beautiful morning and this beautiful sunshine behind us in Cancun. I'm so happy to spend some time with you.
This company.
So follow us and do what we do. What we do is an opportunity to show you how to create money from home. And our product is Trouble. You can have beautiful.
Oh my God.
no, one thing I like to remind people, if you join, you have access to the CEO, the First Lady, the top leadership in the company, the number one money earner in the company. If you've done any type of direct marketing, uh, network marketing in any company, most of the time you don't have access to everybody at the top. You might have a number to call, a switchboard, a support staff, but you don't have access to the people that are at the top, the people that are in the videos. With this company, you can talk to everybody that you see on the screen that's a part of this, and that's the top leadership in the company. Those people around me are millionaires because of the company, or some of them millionaires without the company, but that's our top leadership that you saw right there. So I like to remind people that you are part of the Travorium family if you join the company and you get access to everybody that's in the company. It's a great company. So, me personally, last year I took 10 vacations, which total over 30 days of vacationing. I saved $6,696.32 on the travel for the whole year. And it actually only cost me, I spent with flights and resorts, $1,716.19. And that was for 4-star, 5-star resorts being treated great. I just can't, I have a blog that can prove the places that I went, but you do not get to do that much great 4-star, 5-star resort stays if you're with a travel agent or anybody else. But if you're with our company, you're saving money and pennies on the dollar. You're paying pennies on the dollar all the time. But over the last 6 years that I've been with the company, I've saved $19,901 on the 29 vacations that I've taken. And like I said, that's 6 years, 29 vacations in 6 years. And some of them were local staycations. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, so I can stay locally, but it just isn't the same as traveling around the world. So it's my goal to travel more and better and for less. And I can do that with this company. Um, Now, let me show you a video. Basically, that video showed so many different types of savings that you have, including free vacations around the world. You can have the same exact thing just for signing up. You can have what's called an incentive trip for signing up as a titanium or platinum. And the one thing I forgot to tell people is if you do this as a business, a home-based business, everything's a business expense, so you can write it off in your taxes and get the money back when you do your taxes for the year if you're in the United States. You get to save money and you get to make money and you get to have 4-star, 5-star stays. And so if you follow me through social media or just come to one of my Zooms or my blog, you can see my videos. I'm also monetized on YouTube where I have videos on there over 1,000 subscribers, I think 1,400 subscribers. And it's all about just having the best travel hack that's out there. Our company, Travorium, allows you to travel like a rock star and be the VIP. Uh, and you're not paying those prices. It's just a wonderful company and you can experience so many different things, and I'm blessed to be with this company for 6 years, and I plan on being with the company for the rest of my life. Now, a lot of people haven't heard of Trevorium, and that's a good thing for you because there's more people that tell and spread the word. We have billions of people on the in this world, and it takes a small handful to make you a successful person as a businessman. But you can tell everybody and anybody about this product because everybody needs a product like this when they want to travel. So the whole goal is that I'm monetized on YouTube, but you can do any type of monetization or just spread the word through your church. Look for people that are wonderful leaders and good communicators, and that'll probably really help you with this business. It's all about social sharing and just meeting and talking to the right people that are interested in travel. Everybody wants to travel, but most people cannot travel because they're so busy with everything else in their life. So the whole goal of the company is, like I said, I've taken 29 vacations and it's allowed me to have a travel business. And the whole goal, we all want to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. And my personal motto is save money, make money, travel for free, and repeat it as much as you can, because that's what the company is all about. You're getting benefits on your hotel savings. You save on the hotels, you save on your air flights, you save on your resort stays, as well as your rental cars, your cruises, and your excursions and the activities that you do. Your dining as well, and your shopping. You're shopping on a daily basis. Even if you're not taking vacations, you can save on your shopping and your dining. Everybody has to eat. Everybody has to shop to get other things for their house or themselves. Why not save money? There's so many different ways to benefit from our company. And one thing that a lot of people said to me over the last 15 years that I've been in direct marketing, so how's that working for you? Like, you're talking to them because you want to build a friendship with them and help them save something or improve something in their life, and they're like, so how's that working for you? Like they don't expect it to really be doing that much for you. Well, for me, like I said, I have 29 vacations and counting under my belt, and so I didn't travel that much before I got into this company. And in fact, in Las Vegas, I was in Las Vegas for like about 19 years, working one or two jobs or going to school, and either never had the time or never had the money, or friends couldn't go when I tried to plan something, or it was just always some type of reason why I could not go. So when I heard about this company, thank you, Desiree, and Marfil, the people that told me about this product, I jumped in and I finally took that first trip, and that first trip was a cruise. I never cruised before. So thank you, Carnival Cruise Line, for being the company that gave me my first and second cruise. Uh, Great company, great. I had a great experience, and that's considered the basics when it comes to cruising. And so I it's opened my eyes to so many other opportunities. but I wouldn't have never had this been able to do this lifestyle if I didn't take that first step and just look at the benefits and look at the basic plan of the company. So don't tell people about your plans. Show them your results. And if you want to see my results, come to my blog, which is at my website, kylesvacations.com/blog. And you'll see all of the information, all the a basic video of each one, but I have so much more content to add there. Wow, I just have so much. I have to make some videos that shows each the experiences that I had on each trip. It was just so much. It's just overwhelming. It's just so much fun I had. And this is a travel club business opportunity. So I'm a founding member in the company. I really love this company, and I love all the people that I've become friends with in this company. Leadership, and just I'm making friends around the world. So you're just sharing travel and your experiences, and that's what this company is all about. I'm a founding member once again, and a platinum travel trader in the company, and I'm monetized, and I get to travel the world and tell people about this. Now I work a job in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am 5 years away from retiring. So look out, world. I don't know if I'm going to jump to retirement earlier or not, but who knows? But I have some great opportunities. God willing, I will live a long life. I'm a colon cancer survivor and I have diabetes, but I'm great and healthy today. So it's my goal to travel in my golden years, travel around the world with some wonderful people and five-star resort stays. Just give me a pool and a beach and I'm a happy camper. Reminding you again, 29 vacations. Reminding you again, I've saved thousands of dollars with this company. I've saved thousands. I've saved thousands and I've taken vacations I never would have taken. And I just want the same thing for you. Now, overall, I've saved $19,901 on the trips, the 29 trips that I've taken. I'm monetized once again, and you don't have to be a travel agent to get these agent rates lower than travel agents, some of the portals that we have, because there's 4 different ways that you can book your personal trips in our portal. You can get an incentive stay, you can get Dreamcation resort stay getaways, or you can get world tours. That's something that we'll talk about a little bit in a second. But we also have the basic what's called net rates, which is basically what the travel agents are supposed to be booking to you before they add on their fees in the company. Everybody knows about Priceline and Expedia, and oh, those wonderful prices, and they run and jump there, but they don't realize that you're overpaying Priceline or Expedia a lot of the time. Now, well, I got something mixed up in here, but basically, I I've done presentations in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's my goal to do those live presentations again. So if you're a partner of mine, I'd love for you to help me do local events in Las Vegas. You can come fly into town, and we could do uh, presentations at the hotels, just like everybody else does. But I'm finding little smaller places to do presentations for until we're big time. But thanks and shout out to Lee Sandwiches. I used to do presentations there. It's just blocks away from the strip, the heart of the strip, and it was just a nice place to have events at. But with Zoom, COVID took away a lot of things, and it made people use Zoom more often. So doing the same presentation online is great, but it's even more fun if you could have it in a hotel and be able to experience the benefits of that hotel. That's the whole goal that I envision. So with all of that in mind, once again, I've saved money, and I've made money. And 29 vacations, but the 28th vacation I took was to San Diego. It was what's called an incentive trip. It only cost me $173.07, Now it was supposed to cost me over $800, but I didn't have to pay $513 for the resort stay. Only paid resort fee and taxes. So what did I get when I went? I got a nice room that could have had 5 people in it, and it was just little old me by myself. And in San Diego with a balcony and a great pool down below, and miles away from the beach. And I had transportation to take me to the beach that was right outside of the hotel. And so I went to downtown San Diego and had a lot of fun there. Now, also, I'd like to remind you that I've taken 3 trips to Cancun, also two trips to 2 cruises that went to Ensenada, Mexico. But I've gone to Mexico 5 times with Travorium uh, backing my vacations. But the 3 times in Cancun, great. 2 of them were technically incentive trips, and one was an all inclusive. And so the last one I went to, great property, great amenities, and I only paid $385.50 when other people were paying between $3,440 and $4,455. Wow, it was great. And let me show you what it looked like. That's an infinity pool on the top of the resort, and had another pool down below. But look how many people are around me, just a couple. Don't you want to be a VIP like me? That was paradise. And this was paradise also. This was my second trip to Cancun. The video that you saw was my third trip to Cancun. And it all comes down to this wonderful company that's in this building in Temecula, California. Travorium. We started in 2013, and well, the main part started in 2013, but um, the logistics and everything else started 11 years ago. And we're debt free. Commissions are paid every week and every month. And we're a global business opportunity, all because of this wonderful couple, David and Adela Hart, that has created this company that is 13 years, 11 years old now, but uh, they have over 30 years of experience, business experience behind them. And David Hart, he was Entrepreneur of the Year, runner up, a finalist at 24 years old, and for Inc. magazine. So, and the person that he was second place to was the owner of Callaway Golf. So that is a great company to be in. And once again, this was established over 11 years ago, and we're in over 65 countries around the world, and profits are just growing. So our main corporate office is in Temecula, California. I've been blessed to go there and see it. So it's the real deal. And down below, you see me with my banner in front of the building. And I have my banner on Cancun. And while I was at Cancun, I saw this lovely lady who's the first lady of the company. And you saw her in a video earlier in this presentation. Just really nice people, really nice company. And it's because of David and Adela Hart. So thank you very much for making this company, David. And remember, you get to be a digital nomad. You get to travel for pennies on the dollar and travel for free and earn money 24/7 from your phone or your laptop or your tablet. It's all comes down to social sharing. Now, I'm sharing this video with you, but a lot of people may be watching this later or watching this on different platforms or hearing from somebody else about that guy that was making that video. All of it's social sharing. You're just spreading the word about Travorium, like you spread the word about what movie you saw or what steakhouse you went to or how much you saved with this credit card or this gas station, how much gas you got. All that is basically electronic gossip, and it comes down to social sharing. Our economy, you spread the word on good values that you got. So why not spread the word on Trevorium, where you can save money in so many different ways, and save money on things that you use throughout your basic day. Social sharing is what our world is based on, our economy is based on. Spreading the word on different places that you save money. So one of my latest partners who signed up, he's in Canada and I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. And shout out to Harold Reeser. And he's going to grow a travel business as well. And so it's all about social sharing. Now we knew each other a couple of years, 2 3 years, I think. Around COVID started, we were on a website that had to do with entrepreneurs, and then we connected on Facebook, and he saw what I was doing on Facebook, and he decided to sign up. It's pretty much that simple. You're spreading the word about your product and your opportunity, and other people see it, and if they're interested, there's your future partners and your future customers. Everybody wants to travel. Why not get some of that global money? Now, the global sales figures for different industries out there. Here's an example. Everybody knows about the NFL. That's a $9.5 billion industry. Music industry is 15 billion. Video gaming industry is 76 billion. The movie industry is 88 billion, and the natural food industry is 90 billion. But all of that combined is still less than social sharing. Social sharing is 200 billion. So with all of that in mind, how about the travel industry? It's 9 trillion. So just a little sliver of that money would be more than enough to make you and your family happy. So why not invest in yourself and invest in travel? The travel industry is making $9 trillion in 2023, and it's growing. Travel is not going anyplace, and people have been traveling since the dawn of time. Why not make some money from travel? Everybody wants to travel. Make it's the dream business. Your product is travel. That's a real product. Everybody wants to travel. So it all comes down to the top two industries we're a part of, which is travel and social sharing. You spread the word on your travel business, and other people sign up or want to use the benefits. You reap the benefit, and they benefit as well. The travel industry, that's what we are in. Now, it's frustrating because a lot of people think that we don't have lower prices than Priceline Expedia, and a lot of people don't realize that Priceline and Expedia are basically the two main companies that own all those other little travel companies that you see on commercials, Verbo and Bookings, and God, I don't even want to try to think of them, but everything that you see with that's out there on a commercial, somebody had to pay for those commercials, and your congratulations, you're paying for those big commercials with those big stars on it. Um, and you don't pay those prices. If you join us, you get the lowest price. Some of them might even be free. So here's an example of Priceline and Expedia's work. So here's a trip to San Diego, and uh, if you use Expedia, this trip, same exact date and everything. If you went to Expedia, you're going to pay $2,386.47. But if you went to Trevorium for the same thing, you're going to pay $1,129.91. That's a lot of savings. You get travel points in our company, so you get to buy down vacations with your trip. So you're already going to get a lower price than them. But if you use what you have, you use the travel points that you get when you're part of our company, you can buy it down a little bit more. So you're going to save, and you have the opportunity to save even more on over 200,000 uh, different stays out there. There's more than one portal, so the numbers are just phenomenal. How the different opportunities you have. Sometimes the same exact place might be a different price because of different portals that you're using with our company. So you always have more than one choice, but you always have better prices than Priceline or Expedia. Up to 70% off, that's just sort of an average because I've saved 100% on some trips at the same time. So it depends on up to you what portals you use in the company. And there's different ways to save money. There's world tours. We have over 100 world tours that's part of our platform. But that's just one of the ways that you get to save in our company. So imagine going to Venice, Italy, and paying only $360 when the retail price is $1,110 for a 5-day stay, including breakfast and a glass factory tour and complimentary water shuttle because you need a shuttle to get around. So why not have a complimentary water shuttle with a trip and look at the prices? How about Dubai for 99 bucks when it's supposed to be 799 for a 5-day stay, a 6-day stay in a 5-star hotel, breakfast daily? Wow. And Montego Bay, Jamaica. Imagine now you're supposed to be paying $1,716, and with Travorium you're paying $611 for a 5-day stay in an all-inclusive 5-star resort. You can't beat those prices, and Priceline Expedia is not going to give you that price either. So this is another example. Resort stay getaways. It's part of our Dreamcation platform. Now these are just some examples, but imagine taking a trip and you only paid $7 for an 8-day stay and you got a studio with a view like that in the Canary Islands. And the retail price is supposed to be $899. You get deals like that all the time with our company. Cabo San Lucas, look at the deal, $149 when you're supposed to pay $1,299. You get that with our company. Orlando, Florida, $1,149 you're supposed to pay, but with Trevorium for an 8-day stay and 2-bedroom suite, $149 plus tax. Wow, you're saving so much money, but you're getting better experiences and better memories are possible with our company and our platform. Now, I'd like to remind you about the point system that we have with our company. Every month that you're in, you're given points, and if you're titanium or platinum, you get to use those points towards your vacations, and you get to save so much money. And if you tell three people about it and you get 3 signups or 3 referrals, then your membership is free from that point on. So everybody is, as long as you have 3 people, number 4 up to 4 zillion will be your profit as long as you're in the company. Now, this is a getaway that's in Cabo San Lucas. A lot of our partners love this place because you could buy down this trip to $0 plus tax. So it's supposed to be $499 is the retail price, but you use $998, 998 points with our platform, and you get to do this for free. That's a wonderful view, and those windows are facing the ocean, so you're looking at the ocean from there. So you're looking down at the beach and down at the ocean. Wonderful property, just beautiful. So you get deals like that all the time. Orlando, Florida, Canary Islands for $0. You just use their travel points. So these are just some of the world tours that you could take. There's over 100 different world tours with all these different values. There's just so many places. No matter where you want to go, there's probably some place you could go and save money and have wonderful 4-star, 5-star stays. Portugal, Budapest, Hungary, San Francisco. Tenerife, Spain, Phuket, Thailand. That's sold out at least 3, 4 times already, and it's getting a cottage on the beach, right. The sea, the ocean is right next to you, and you have a cottage on the beach for $1 for 6 nights and 7 days in a 4-star resort. You cannot beat that. How about Puerto Vallarta, Mexico? An all inclusive 5 days, 4 nights for as low as $40 per person. $40 per person in some restaurants, that's like the price of their salad. So you're getting an all inclusive, so food and drink included in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for that price. You can come to Vegas, visit me, join my team, and I'll help you find a lot of the little nooks and crannies in Las Vegas. With all of that in mind, there's so many opportunities, so many places to go, so many things to do, and it's all about just having fun and being able to experience the benefits that you get with our company. So, with all of that in mind, there's just the sky's the limit on your traveling ability and your travel benefits. And there's more trips that I did not show. But all you need to do is figure out exactly which membership you're going to have, whether the silver. Now, if you do the silver membership, you're getting access to the basic portal that the travel agents would use, but you're getting a lower than rate than they're giving you because they add on commissions to all of that. And if you become a titanium or platinum, you're going to have at least one vacation waiting for you. And if you don't have 3 people signed up, you pay a monthly fee. But once again, if you do this as a business, that's a business expense. So you could write that off in your taxes and get it back when you do your tax refund. Get it in your tax return. So our best value is the platinum because you're always going to get the lowest price possible in the company and 80% off your stays with your getaway stays or your world tours, and you get an incentive trip once a year. But there's so many benefits with the company that there's just so much to benefit from that if you don't want to travel and you just want to do it as a business for $49.95 annually once a year, you would pay and have access to our platform where you could tell other people and save them money and do it as a business. So for as little for basically $50 a year, you're going to have a business that's a travel business. And so if you add on the travel pack to titanium or platinum, you're going to get another 5-star resort stay with it. That the sky's the limit. So if you add this on to your platinum or your titanium, you would be adding on $999, but you're getting a resort stay that's probably worth $3,000, $4,000, and you're going to get double bonus commission. So for every person that signs up with your referrals or your partner's referrals, you're going to get double commissions. So you can't lose with that. We have the best compensation plan out there. So let me give you let Todd Strand, the top money owner in the company, go back and say a brief, here's a brief video, 2 minutes long, of him explaining everything that I just went over.
I'm going to show you something historic. It's never been done before. I'm talking about making over $5,000 per month with a team of just 50 people, making over $10,000 per month with a team just north of 100, making almost $20,000 per month with a team just north of 250. Now, number one, we are not new. We just began our 10th year of business, 63 different countries, paid out millions of commissions all around the globe. Our entire comp plan begins by you telling 3, because at that moment, your entire membership is free. But understand that you're actually receiving real vacations every single year for free with your membership. That's what caused us to boom even during the global pandemic. Well, your 3 tell 3, next thing you know, you got 8 people on your left, 8 on your right, a team of 16 people, and yet your check is almost $2,000. They tell a couple people each, you got a team of 50 people, and your check's over $5,000 for the month. They tell a couple people each, you got a team just north of 100, and your check's over $10,000 for the month. They tell a couple people each, a team of 250, and you're almost $17,000 for the month. A team of 376, you're almost $30,000. This goes all the way up to $3,200 a day. over $1 million per year, all kinds of perks. We take you shopping at Louis Vuitton, yearly vacations, override the entire company, $8,000 watches like you see on my wrist right there. These are some of our most recent six-figure earners. We have a ton of men too, but lately the ladies have dominated, all started part-time, all built during the pandemic from their mobile phone, all making six figures, multiple six figures, soon to be seven figures. The only thing we're missing is you. So get back with whoever invited you to be here and find out more today.
It comes down to social sharing and the ripple effect that will take effect by you sharing the word with other people. So you can travel the world and your friends can travel the world, your prospects or your customers, everybody gets to travel and save money. And the whole goal is to be able to be like these people that are on this beach, working their business from the beach or around the world while they are enjoying traveling. The whole goal is you can get in touch with me. You could sign up today, whether we meet or not. You could sign up just by coming to kylesvacations.com. Click the button. You sign up, and we would be connected, and I could give you all the information on how to get started. We have a lot of tools. We have a lot of videos, a lot of presentations to help you, and we have a lot of leadership that can help you with your travel business as well. Now, I plan on doing more events in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it'd be my goal to have you to be a part of them. So sign up with me, and we can do these presentations, whether you're on video or you're face-to-face. But the whole goal is I'd love to have more face-to-face events, and the whole goal is for us to be able to travel and go to different places. So wherever you're at, maybe we could have an event and a benefit that would benefit you and your prospects or your leads online or in person. That's the whole goal. So please feel free to get in touch with me. This is Kyle in Las Vegas, Nevada for Travorium, but come to kylesvacations.com to get in touch with me. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to close out with some videos of places and things I've been able to do.